Come with us where the corn is popped and the throwback Thursdays never stop. It's a magical land not far away. All you have to do is just press play.
So,
hop on the couch and close your eyes. Gonna party like it's 99. Join us, watch the movies of our lives with Blockbuster Wives.
welcome to Blockbuster Wives, where your two favorite 90s babies talk about movies from the era of a certain blue and yellow video rental store. I'm your host with the most late fees, Shea Daddy.
And this is Stacy, not always kind, but always rewinds. And you're listening to
Blockbuster Wives.
Wives.
We really do need a sign.
Yes, we do.
The more that I look up here, I'm like,
neon something.
I know.
Anything.
A neon would be cool.
A neon would be sick.
Or I could, because it is about to be my like hardcore crafting season. So I could make one out of cardboard.
Okay,
and
like
other
that
supplies.
Idea. I like that
Actually, wait,
idea.
that'd be cute with like pom-poms and like,
Yeah.
wait, now I'm gonna.
like full like student council vibes.
Yeah, wait, would we just like tie it to this?
We'd have to workshop that.
We'd figure something out.
It's
I'd
like,
make it light.
wee.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we could do it, but I think I might craft one. I think that would be very
That'd
cute.
be really cute.
And it would be more like home style, like how we like to do things, you know? Did we talk about what we were going to talk about?
We're going to talk about The Room.
The
finally.
Room, dog. Oh,
yeah. So at this point,
God.
this is old news out of the news cycle. The paparazzi has let me be.
No, everyone's still freaking out about it. I know I am.
But Shea and I were blessed enough to end up at the same event at the Beverly Theater.
Separately.
Yes. Because I have some friends who are obsessed with the movie The Room. And we're like, oh, we're going. And this person used to host their own screenings of The Room.
Wow.
So they were like ready to rock and roll.
Okay,
Like,
so
do you want
they
to come
knew.
with us? And I was like, yeah, I've never seen it in a theater, which is like a Rocky Horror Picture Show type experience where there's a lot of audience interaction. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm there. And texted me, she's like, did you know they're showing The Room tonight? And I was like, I'm going.
And I was like, me too. And so we ended up sitting together.
so
So
perfect.
exciting. Of course. It was beautiful.
It had hunky Greg Sesteros, who plays the friend in the movie. He
Mark.
was there, and I knew he was doing a Q&A after, but I didn't know that he'd be like introducing the film and talking at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And he revealed that he likes to do a reading of the original version of the script, which is even more crazy than what you see on camera, which is nuts. If you've ever seen this movie, you will get why that is an insane concept. And he was actually selling these original scripts, so I have one, and I cannot wait to read it.
Yay.
But the portion he had us read, he was like, oh yeah, like we have a Lisa in the crowd, right? Because we had already like wooed for our costumes. And so I get up because I'm like, yeah, because I think I'm the only Lisa, or I'm the only Lisa that I've seen.
You were the only
I was the only
Lisa,
Lisa.
dude.
And then some guy's like, oh, I'm Tommy. He wasn't dressed like Tommy.
Dude, but I was. And so I was mad that he was like, no, me. And he like ran up to the front and I was just like, I was wearing a blazer, a white shirt. I had my sunglasses. My hair was down. I was fucking Tommy as fuck.
But yeah, this guy and his girlfriend just got up, and she wasn't dressed like Lisa at all.
At all.
And I didn't see her get up. I thought they were talking about me because they pointed in my direction and were like, Lisa. And so
They
I
were
got
talking
up.
about her for sure.
I got up, and then I look over, and she's like looking at me, and she's like, oh no, you go. And I was like, no, I mean, you're already halfway down. And she was like, no, you go. And I was like, all right.
Yeah. I implore you to reconsider.
Pull my leg. Yeah.
Okay.
So then, but he did not abandon his post, unfortunately. In hindsight, you should have stood up and be like, I'm Tommy.
Actually, I know, but I was just like, I don't want to beat this guy. And also, Stacy deserved, this guy brought nothing to the table. Stacy was
I
the
bought
no
a
offense.
red dress from Amazon for this occasion.
Stacy was the star of this whole show.
So I get to go and walk down, and Greg hands us the script, and this guy's doing Tommy's parts, and I'm doing Lisa's parts. But then Greg's character also has a line. So we were like all three reading the script, and it was very cool because I never thought I'd read lines with the guy from The Room. I mean, come on.
Dude. It was so fun. Everyone was dying laughing. Stacy really brought it. She was hilarious. She used the right inflections. It was great. It was so fucking funny.
This podcast primed me. But I think my favorite one is like the parentheticals describing what she's doing are also insane.
Dude.
Like she starts off, it's like, Lisa clears all of the candles and all of the chocolates from the table. And it's like, what? And And then it's like she's making pasta. She puts the pasta in the oven. And it's like, wait, what?
Big ziti, baby.
And then she's like, and then she calls her lover. And then she's like, I don't like Tom anymore. You're better. And then she has this bizarre line where she's like, I love when you put our sexy hands on my body. It's like so strange.
No, I loved what all he said was, is Tommy there? And it was like so hot. I was like, God, yes. So fun.
And he told me I did a great job out
He
there.
loved Stacy. Like afterwards, he was like, "You did an amazing job." He was like,
well, I'm sure they
obsessed
get a
with
lot of people who are just like,
Totally.
I love when you put our sexy hands on my body.
Yeah, and hers was like, I love when you put our sexy hands on my body. The video is on our Instagram if you'd like to check it
if you
out.
want to see the scene, the vibes.
And the two of us were able to take a picture with him, which was so cool. So shouts out to Greg. Greg, right?
Greg. And I always say a line from The Room that I think that nobody realizes I'm like quoting anything because it's so simple. But his character has a line in the movie where he goes, people are very strange these days.
They're strange these days.
I always like to say that when people do weird stuff and I'm like, no one knows what I'm talking about. But
Everything.
he was selling a shirt where it's like a picture of his face like all washed out. And it says, people are very strange these days. And I was like, I need this shirt.
Wait, we also need to talk about the amazing fucking like infomercial commercial.
Oh, wow.
Shame on you.
Yeah, I also wasn't expecting like previews for The Room. I thought they would just kind of press play. But it appears that Tommy Wiseau has added two things to the beginning of his screenings of The Room. One is an advertisement for his underwear company.
Which I need, dude. They
which
look so
is
fire.
Tommy Wiseau underwear, but he calls it Twunderwear.
Twunderwear. I need a pair of Twunderwear so fucking bad.
And all the models are like these hot guys with six packs being like, wearing his underwear. I'm like, this is okay. And according to Greg, there's like privacy pockets inside the boxers for like your credit cards. Which like, I don't get like if you have to pay or you're just like, excuse me.
It's so fucking funny.
But he's running a deal on his website where you can get a pair of Twunderwear and The Room for like $20, which is, in my opinion, a steal.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's a crazy combo.
Great deal.
But then he had this whole, I guess you wouldn't call it a commercial. I guess it's more of like
it's more of like a diss track, a visual diss track, if I had to describe it.
It's like, yeah, it's like a note to his haters, basically. Any disbelievers, right? Mm-hmm. Where he would like, it was like a black screen and then with like giant white letters in all capitals, it would be like, and you thought, or I don't even know.
It'd say like, something like bad script.
Okay,
and
bad
then
script, question mark.
To an explosion with the sound of an explosion, like,
and then it's like, shame on you.
Shame on you. And then it would cut to a different message.
And it went on way too long, which is one of me and Stacy's favorite fucking things.
I was so happy.
I was crying. And everyone else was kind of like over it. At this
we were
point.
like,
and we were not over it. We had Katie sitting in between us. And so we just kept like looking over it. I was crying. Stacy was crying.
And then sometimes he'd put like a pause in and you're like, oh, is he not going to do it this time? And then he'd be like, shame on you. And you're like, yes. Honestly incredible.
I'm like, why haven't we ever done anything like this? It's so us coded. It's perfect.
That's why it's so funny that like people say like, oh no, he's like come to terms with it being like a bad movie. No, he hasn't.
No, he has not.
No, he has not. He is still fighting the haters.
No, he is so sure that it's a success, which it is.
It is successful.
But for reasons that people are laughing at him, not with him.
We're laughing at the script, the general plot.
Dude, I forgot about the ending for some reason.
Oh god, the ending's so crazy.
And I was like, wait.
It really puts a cherry on top of the whole movie.
Of like how horrific the whole thing is from top to bottom.
Well, it really like also puts the misogyny into like such a funny concept.
Oh my god, yes.
Because you're just like, you can't watch the movie and not think like, wow, this guy like hates women.
Oh yeah.
And he like does not understand women.
No.
And then the ending, you're just like, oh wow.
And he truly thinks he's like a hero, and
like
he makes
a Christ-like figure.
Actually a Christ-like fucking figure.
Like the whole world is so mean to him, and women are so mean to him for no reason because he's the best guy in the world, and all he's trying to do is love and provide, and like no one appreciates him.
And pet random pugs in flower shops. We got so much behind the scenes info from Greg. It was so cool. Anyway, if you ever see The Room viewing anywhere where you're at, please go.
It's worth it.
It is so worth it. And please bring plastic spoons.
And get ready to chuck.
Shouts out to the Beverly Theater and the people working there who had to clean all of those up. Y'all are heroes, and we love you so much.
They provided everybody with exactly one plastic spoon, but everyone brought in bags and bags and bags of their own plastic spoons. So
which were necessary.
there was like 100.
If you go and you don't know why, you'll see why when you go. You'll learn. But anyway, it was really fun.
It was super fun. I had a great time.
I did too. It was so incredible. And we love going to stuff like that. So anyway, shouts out again to Beverly Theater.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we got.
That's all we got. Should we get to our film?
Let's get to our film, dude. So this is my pick, my next pick. One of my favorites that I think is underrated, actually. I think this movie is really underrated. People never talk about it, but it's one of my favorites that I love. It's been a while since I've watched it, but every time I watch it, I'm like, dude, I love all these characters. I love the story. I love it. So I love the setting, fake accents. We'll get to all that.
Oh,
but anyway.
yes, the accents are incredible.
But anyway, this movie is Get a Clue. It's there inside of you. No, 1, 2,
I was
3,
like,
4.
did this set the stage for my love of emo music? Because this came out when we were like 11.
Yeah.
And I feel like I didn't get into emo until like 13.
I actually have Corporate Bullshit on it, and it came out on my 11th birthday.
Wow.
So maybe that's why I'm so like soul tied to it. I didn't realize until I was doing Corporate Bull, but I was like,
that.
yeah. So anyway, yeah, I could just run right into Corporate Bull. I don't have much because it's a DCOM, but I have a little bit. Okay.
Corporate bullshit. Some bullshit.
Here we go. So, wait, I have it on my phone. What am I thinking?
Wow.
What am I talking
She's
about?
a mixed media queen.
What am I talking
You never know what
about?
she's going to pull out.
You really don't, actually. Okay, so Get a Clue is a 2002 American mystery comedy film. My favorite. Starring Lindsay Lohan, Bug Hall, and Brenda fucking Song, who I love so goddamn much.
Such an icon.
The film premiered on my 11th birthday, June 28th, 2002. It is 83 minutes. It did say the budget. It was $1 million.
Okay, very nice.
And it does pass the Bechdel test.
Yay.
Slightly, but still it does. Rotten Tomatoes, there were both scores. So it's a 40% critic score.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe just because it's Lindsay Lohan. Because this was post-Parent Trap.
Yeah.
So she already had quite the buzz.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. And it was before, what is it?
Freaky Friday.
Before Freaky Friday and before, what's the other one? Confessions of a whatever it is. I can't remember. Teenage something.
Drama Queen?
Drama Queen. There we go. But it was a 40% critic and 42% audience. Really bad. And also,
very low.
I don't feel like it's a reflection of how people really feel, you know?
Yeah. Who are these people?
Yeah, who is this
Show
audience?
yourself.
I'll tell you what, it's not 11 and 12-year-olds like us because we fucking love this movie.
Absolutely not.
And, of course, there's no Roger Ebert review.
Makes sense.
So, and that's all I have for Corporate Bullshit.
Well, and I realized something. I realized you have picked a couple spy genre DCOMs.
Oh.
And I've picked a couple sci-fi DCOMs. And I feel like that very much reflects our personal taste.
That's so cute. I didn't even think about that, but that is true.
You love a mystery thriller, a spy.
I do. And you know, I was going to pick Cheetah Girls because Cheetah Girls is probably my number one. But we have a whole month dedicated to
Girl squads.
Girl power, girl squads. So we're going to leave that in that future month. So that's why I chose Get a Clue. Because I was like, okay, right after that is probably this. So anyway. So I wore something that is kind of a reflection of both.
Cheetah stars.
But I think either one of them would have worn this top.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I think especially Brenda.
Brenda, what, dude, her
outfits, her hair.
Her hair is so cool. I wanted to do her hair like that.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. But it would take you hours.
It would take a while because people don't realize how much, you know, you have to twist, you have to clip, you're braiding, you're like spiking.
It's a lot.
It's so much fucking work. I'm glad we're kind of out of that era.
It's too much.
Because it's so much work. Holy shit. But yeah, off top, they play the song right at the very fucking beginning, who is by a band that was called Prozac. But they changed it to a different name. It's like Milo and something.
Due to lawsuits.
I think they were just like, look, if we're going to be a bit, we cannot be a drug. Like if we're going to.
Yeah.
And so they switched their name up. But yeah, this song actually came out before the movie. It came out like, I don't know, like 4 months or something before the movie even started filming. So
to drum up support, or do you think that's why they called it Get a Clue? Because I will say the Get a Clue line feels a little forced, so I wonder if maybe that came later.
Definitely, or maybe it was like, I know the album came out before movie. Not sure if, because Get a Clue is also like a very 90s like phrase. So I'm not sure if it's just a coincidence, but the band definitely came out with that song first and foremost. So maybe they were inspired by the song. I don't know.
Because I could see them like wanting to call something else, but then finding the song and be like, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Because
We'll
then
buy
they
the
do
song.
say it like 4 times in the movie
Yeah.
to like really
But it's
dig
always
it in
like,
there.
hey, get a clue.
At the end line is, and if not, you can just get a clue.
It's
And I'm
like,
like,
what?
you already said that
Yeah.
4 times
It
already.
really doesn't like make that much sense because it's not like the movie set up like like another clue, like let's chase the clue, like you know, like they don't really talk that way. But then out of nowhere they'll just be like, get a clue.
Get a clue. I'm like, okay, fucking Nancy Drew, chill. But anyway, so I love that they use this song because it is so like pop punk.
Yeah, whiny, emo-tastic.
Kind of ska-y. I can't remember any trumpets being in there or any brass, but like it felt very
Ska Jace.
yeah, ska
For
Jace.
sure.
And they used it right off top, and then they use it later. It's fantastic. They each had fuzzy desktops, which I thought was so fucking lit.
And advanced technology.
I know.
They were like FaceTime each other in the morning. I was like, whoa.
To plan out their outfits, and I love any movie that does that. Like Clueless, there's a lot of tie-ins to Clueless in this movie, a lot. That was the first one that I was like, oh, okay.
Like, okay, I see you.
I love that they wake each other up in the morning.
Yeah. And then like Lindsay Lohan was brutally honest. Like Brenda Song shows her first outfit and she's like, I don't know if I care for that one.
Yeah, it's like so real. And then the second she's like, absolute,
Like,
all the different stripes.
Yes.
I was like, fuck yeah. Dude, Becca had this tank top when we were young. That was actually, I love it now. Like, I know I would love it now. At the time, you and I we picked it apart for fun. I think it was more like a bit, really, than anything.
I was genuinely taken aback when I first saw it.
I kind of was too.
I think it was exactly like a FaceTime thing, or like we were somehow like on the computer though, like webcam.
Yeah.
And we were gonna go to a neon party in Utah.
Yeah.
And she was like, here's the shirt I got. And she held it up and I was like, oh no.
Such a Gemini, like such fucking Gemini energy. She said, oh no. But you know what? At the time, like, I didn't love it, but it was more like a bit, and Becca went along with the bit because she's like, guess
She's
what
like,
I
you don't like
got?"
it? And I was like, again, I don't much care for it. And then
And she's like, cool, I'm wearing it every day. Fuck you.
she's like, you want to borrow it? I was like, no.
And then, it just went on. The bit went on way too long. But
I don't know why I had such a visceral reaction to it. It was fine. It was just like, it was a horizontal striped shirt, but all the stripes were like radically different
sizes
heights,
and
which
colors.
I think really flared up something inside of me. And then it wasn't, I feel like if it had committed to the neon, it'd be different. But it had like one neon stripe and then like a bunch of dull colors. It was very strange.
It was an interesting tank. I feel like now I would genuinely wear it and it would look cool. And I'm sure you could wear it and look cool too.
I wouldn't.
But you could. God damn it.
I still reject it.
She hates it.
I
so
cast
much.
it out in the name of
She
the
gets
Lord.
hives looking at it.
I'm
No.
like, no.
But Becca, shouts out to you because guess what? I fucking rock
That's
with
right.
that shit. And
you
you were
should
ahead of
wear
your
it,
time.
And you should just, who cares?
I wonder
what
if she
think.
still has it. That would be
should
so
ask her.
sick. Oh my God. Becca, if you still have it, wear
Like,
it
do
to
you still have
Stacy's next
the
birthday.
shirt.
Wear it to Stacy's next big event.
Oh my
It'll
God,
be great.
New Year's Eve.
I don't think she can come to that because Marky's playing a show. But actually, I have something to talk to you about after we record this about us potentially going to visit her.
Combos.
Yes, I forgot until just now, so thank you.
Okay,
I'll bring it up
okay.
after.
Sick.
Anyways, but yeah, so it kind of reminded me that like she's very Gemini energy, being like, I don't care for that.
Just very honest.
Yep, which is great. That's what that's how we should be. And then she holds up her second outfit, which is a stripy outfit, different stripes, 2 separate pieces. And Lindsay's like, yes. So then, yeah, I noticed that she didn't ask Brenda Song what she was gonna wear, right? Or did she?
She did. So Brenda goes first and shows her outfits.
And
Then Lindsay Lohan shows her, and Brenda's like, they're great.
Oh yeah, immediately. Okay. Yeah, and then they go to school. They're always walking in slow motion. It's fantastic.
And I was like, oh, I forgot that Lindsay Lohan is dummy rich in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, holy shit, she's got like a maid and like her closet's crazy and she always looks like a supermodel at like 13 years old.
Yeah, her dad works for the New York Times and her mom's like
the family
powerful
New
woman.
York Times.
Yep. The famous New York Times. But yeah, this is the second movie in which she has a nanny / caregiver.
Yeah, I was like, dang.
Yeah, it's like interesting. She's a pretty humble queen, but out of touch, you know.
Very out of touch, and also just like it's what I thought a ridiculous amount of energy to put into your appearance every day for school, but that's just me.
We knew like so many people like that though.
Yeah,
I knew
like,
so many
hours
girls
getting
like
ready
that.
every day. It's like I cannot.
Some girly pops were getting up at like 4 a.m. to do all the, especially the Mormon girlies, because they
had
had
to go to school, the religious school beforehand.
yeah, which is like they had to be there at 6 a.m. or some shit, and then school started at like 7:20.
That's so early still.
It's
I'm
so
like, why are we
fucking
making
early.
teenagers start their day at 7 a.m.? That's heinous.
Yeah, and then giving them shitty pizza in a bag and chocolate milk, sending them on their way, expecting them to do like gym and like a full day of work.
And
It's
remember
so
we
nuts.
stopped getting lunch breaks in high school, and they were like 15-minute nutrition breaks? Like, we didn't get like lunch. It was, or was it 20 minutes? I remember it was
really short.
It was super short.
That's why I took 2 lunches
It was
every
not
day.
an hour. Brent's looking at me in doubt, but I swear to God, it was 20 minutes at most.
I don't remember how long it was, but I do remember thinking this is not long enough, which is why I took both lunches every day.
You got to.
Which I'm not supposed to, but I don't give a shit. And then at the end, they're like, you missed attendance every day for an entire year. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
And then the
full
fact they gave us
gaslighting.
3 minutes to get from class to class, wasn't it 3 minutes?
Yeah, and sometimes you would be up on the fucking field, 3 minutes to run down, put your instrument away, wipe yourself off because you were out in the 119-degree heat.
Like
and then
3
grab your
minutes is absurd.
That's why we didn't use locker. Like we've talked about this before, but that's why we didn't use lockers. We didn't have enough fucking time.
You didn't have enough time. You just had to carry everything on your back, like you were trekking across the desert.
Yeah, literally trekking across. I almost said Shrekking, which also works.
Trekking, babes.
Trekking across the fucking wilderness with your giant ass backpack. That
With all of your earthly possessions.
oh my god, that was such a time.
Ugh,
Dude,
it really
Shrek
was.
didn't carry anything with him. He didn't even have a bag.
You're right.
What the fuck?
He's like, I don't need new clothes. I don't need supplies.
He's like, I'm killing, field mice
living off
and
the land.
living off the land. What a king. Anyway, couldn't be us in high school. I'll tell you that right now. But anyway, they called it their outfit du jour, which I thought was very. And then they're like, it's Trey cute. So I was like, okay,
you
they're.
little French assholes.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, fancy Nancy. I love the classic bratty gay younger sibling.
Yes.
Dynam. She's so cool and she's so badass. Love her. I love how New York they tried to be. Like, she's like, yes, and then when you come back, we'll go shopping on Madison Avenue. Just us. And I'm just like, hey, you could, like, most New Yorkers would be like, yeah, we're just going to go shopping.
Yeah,
but you have to be like,
Madison
on
Avenue.
Madison Avenue. Like,
Ever heard of it?
It's this exclusive place called Madison Avenue that no one, it's just so, they wanted to paint a picture of the New York kid so fucking bad, and it made me laugh.
Well, and I'm sure you recognized her love interest.
Oh yeah, Alfalfa.
Alfalfa!
Dude, I fucking love Bug Hall, dude.
Yeah.
He was so good in this movie. He had a fake ass accent, which I
thought he was
at.
from Boston.
I thought at
I
first
was
it was
like,
very
is this movie
Boston.
set in Boston? And then I was like, no. And I think it got better over the course of the movie. But
Yes.
the first he's like, what are you talking about? I was
Yeah,
like,
he's like, what are you
is this-
talking about?
He's supposed to be from Brooklyn. He does not sound like he's from Brooklyn.
He gets better towards the end, but at the beginning I was like, wait, is that a Boston
I
accent?
was like, wait, where are we?
Yeah, I'm like,
so
you're not
confused.
setting the scene, dog. Yeah, I wrote, New York kids are not like other kids. They're worse. LOL. That's kind of, they tried to make it seem like every New York kid, all they care about is being on their cell phone and what they're wearing that day. And I was just like, okay, chill.
Except for Bug Hall. He's real because he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's from Brooklyn, so he knows the streets. It's pretty crazy. I wrote, we love a Ginger King. Also, Miss Dawson is from one of my favorite childhood movies that I completely forgot about until I was watching this and I was like, wait a minute. She was also in Pulp Fiction, I think, too.
Yes.
But she's also in a movie called A Simple Wish, starring Matilda.
I saw that because I looked her up because I thought she looked so familiar. I didn't remember that movie, but I was like, maybe I did see it because she looked so familiar to me.
And she played like a dog that got turned into a human.
Okay, in that
You know-
movie?
yeah.
Okay. I think I did see this movie, but maybe only
Yeah.
once because it's such a fuzzy memory.
I know. I don't remember much of it. I do remember, if I'm thinking of the right movie, which I think I am, Matilda's, oh my God, if I'm getting this wrong, I'll laugh. Matilda's dad is like a performer, and all I remember is him singing, "It's a far, far better thing that I do now," and then it just like ends. And I always like that is something that gets stuck in my mind, like once a month or something. I'm like, whoa, and it just. We need to cover that movie.
Okay,
it's so fucking good from what I remember. It might be so
like,
horrifically
with
bad.
the days of nostalgia and hindsight, it's perfect.
But I remember, there's like some like frog and like she has it. Like, I don't remember really. Maybe her dad gets turned into a frog. Anyways,
but he hates.
We need to watch it. It's magic. There's like magic. There's like an evil wench and she turns a dog into a human, which ends up being Miss Dawson. Anyway.
And Miss Dawson, I was like, she's acting her ass off in this breakup scene.
I know.
She's giving like 120%.
I know.
And
she's like, we had so many plans. I'm like,
tears welling up but not falling. Love that.
I know. She's so good. She's fucking great. Yeah, I guess. When did Pulp Fiction come out? Like 94?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
so
so.
that was. They got some like heavy hitters in this movie.
The male teacher, the guy who goes missing, I only recognized him from My Big Fat Greek Wedding. But I didn't know of anything else he was in.
He was in, I think, Felicity, the show.
I never watched that.
He was in a lot of stuff around this time. So I'm like,
Nice.
damn, how is your budget only $1 million and you had all these like heavy hitter ass bitches?
It is.
I know. But they're all really great actors, like genuinely. The dad is so fucking cute. I love that he like fills Lindsay in on like the news of the day and he talks to her about how proud he is of her, because she's like an investigative journalist. Not quite yet. She did this whole like human interest piece that was basically a gossip piece that got printed in one of the New York Times's competitor newspapers. And because
he's so
of
nice
that,
about it, and he's like very encouraging, and he's not like, you'll get there one day, kid. He's like more just like, yeah, it was great, and you're gonna be even better.
yeah, he literally was like, dude, it's great. You hit them with the facts. You were honest, and that's like what you need to do this for a living, which I know is what you want to do. And he was just very encouraging and cool, very sweet man. Yeah, and he didn't try to make her feel like this was cute, kid, but which he could have easily
Which is
done.
what Bug Hall does. He's like, this isn't serious journalism.
Yeah, he's like one of our softer. Stupid. Shut up, Bug Hall.
Were you also surprised that they chose to do this post 9/11?
No, I wasn't really thinking about it.
Because I was like, this feels like they probably filmed it like right after 9/11.
Yeah,
And it was just kind of surprising
You're right.
that they didn't try to like switch it up.
No, I didn't even think about that.
Maybe they're like, no, we're doing it, God damn it.
Yeah, and I didn't see any like clips of the Twin Towers or anything like that. But they did do a lot. They had a lot of skyline shots. But I didn't notice any of the Twin Towers.
But I know media was like so sensitive about New York and playing like for a while. So I was like, kind of surprised they didn't change it up.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, but you're right. Because they would have been filming in 2001. Probably, right?
Yeah, or early 2002.
Or early 2002, yeah.
But I was like, dang. Maybe they filmed before.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'd be interested to know.
Me too. But yeah, it is interesting, like right around this time to release a New York story that wasn't like very like heartfelt. It's not like that heartfelt. It's
No,
cute.
it's like a guy might be dead. When they pulled his car from the East River, I had forgotten about that. And I was like, oh my God.
It's a very serious
I
fucking
was like,
movie.
that guy's dead.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, they included blackmail, fraud, theft, murder threats, fake, death fake outs, and stalking.
And did you also find that I thought the last scene with Miss Dawson was like kind of scary when she's like going through the locker room and it's like muffled and it's like, and then Lindsay Lohan like finds her jump scare all tied up. I was like,
What I found weird was they still decided to give her a spa day.
Yeah,
Like,
they like put her foot in random buckets.
I know, but that were different colored. They put a mud mask on her. I was like, I mean, you low key got the experience that you wanted, just like with a
Very
little
strange
bondage at the end.
Yeah, I was like, I'm like creeped out by this.
And then the fact that they always Disney movies always make adults look fucking stupid, which I think is really funny, honestly, in retrospect. But then Lindsay just like pushes her into the shower and she's like, sorry to douse you down.
Like
this. Sorry to hose you off like this, but I gotta go. And she's just like she doesn't have anything on her mouth. She's just and I'm just like, hey, you're a full grown woman who's also a teacher. And you should be able to just be like, I'm good.
Yeah, like, thank you. I'm going to go home now.
Yeah. And then she's completely drenched in her fucking bathrobe. Walks out
she's
of the
taking
fucking
a shower.
Yeah, and
with
I'm
her
just
bathrobe.
like, you know, you
It's
have
very
choices in this
strange.
world. And you're making really bad ones, TBH.
And she's teaching our youth? Uh-oh.
Yikes. It's bad. Dude, the taxidermy guy in that one scene made me laugh really hard.
Wait, I don't remember this at all. Was this a snack break?
No, well, maybe.
Taxidermy guy.
It's the part where it's like the second career person that Miss Dawson brings in.
Oh, yes. Okay.
She's like, he's the best taxidermist and blah, blah, blah.
That's right.
And he brings out like a fish that had like just died. And he's like, all right, so we're gonna. And it made me realize like Brenda Song is such a good fucking physical comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Her facial expressions, like, I was just watching her kind of in awe with this movie. And I was like, dude, she is so fucking brilliant.
She is an icon.
And she's married to fucking Macaulay Culkin. Fuck yeah.
And she's still doing some acting, right?
Mm-hmm. She was in The Last Showgirl.
That's right. Slade.
Yeah, and she's like starting to like put herself in a couple more roles here and there, which I think is really cool.
Give us more.
We want more. She's so fucking funny and so cool. No wonder she was literally. I mean, she's like Disney royalty at this point. With
she's been in a lot of stuff.
She's been in a lot of shit. Yeah. I also wrote the Jaws theme being in this movie is really funny. And the mustache detective is a fucking cartoon character.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this mustache is insane.
It's so wild. And I know people that have had twisty mustaches, but his was like thick. And it literally, he reminded me of like some mouse from like some movie that had the same.
Great Mouse Detective, maybe?
Maybe that.
Uh-huh.
But
she's like, you need to lose the, what does she call them?
Knobs.
The knobs. I was like, ooh, knobs.
I forgot that was like an old school term.
And he's like, really? And then, of course, he shaves it off. And she's like, good job.
Which I'm just like, again, New York child telling you what to do with your fashion. You
like,
need to listen.
You're right. I'll listen to the rich child.
Yeah, he completely switched up his fucking views off top 100%.
And I also in that scene, I was very proud of Miss Dawson for lawyering up when she realizes like, oh, you're trying to question me? I'm going to talk to my lawyer. I was like, go.
I literally was like, Stacy's going to love this.
I did. I was
She's
like,
so smart.
So wise.
She's a smart queen. And then also, there's lots of finger crossing in all of these movies.
Lindsay Lohan in particular.
Yes.
She loves a finger cross.
Yeah. And I think that's just like, who doesn't love a finger
and it's like, we know.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I've totally been there. And we're like, yeah, you don't
got him.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Is that like a protective thing?
Yeah, he's like a superstition.
Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, I noticed that and I was just like, this is in so many movies and TV shows. It's pretty crazy. And when Lindsay Lohan, so basically she and what's his name in the movie? Jack. She and Jack team up because one of their favorite teachers, who was part of her whole like gossip piece with Miss Dawson, they're in a romantic relationship. She had this published in this newspaper, this picture of the two of them being in a romantic relationship, and then all of a sudden, homeboy went missing.
But after they had a heated conversation where they broke up, and Miss Dawson tells him, this school's not big enough for both of us, so, like, you better leave. And then he disappears, which does look suspicious.
So sus. The next day, his car is found in the East River, as Stacy mentioned.
Which I was like, whoa.
He's nowhere to be fucking found. No one knows where he is. And so the kids decide, okay, we're gonna look into this. So she and Jack, who's the editor of her newspaper, who's he's the Brooklyn kid.
He's the Brooklyn boy.
He has a chip on his shoulder.
He's at the school on scholarship.
Yeah, but she doesn't know about that yet. But the two of them team up, and they were like, oh, he was like, yo, we could go to Brooklyn, and that's where what's his name lives. The teacher lives. And so she goes to Brooklyn, and I was dying watching this part because she's just there and she sees a black dude walk by, and then she sees two rabbis walk by, and she goes, oh, how interesting. And I'm like, have you never seen a black guy before?
It's teeming with life.
I'm like, you live in fucking Manhattan. Like, you live where a bunch of different people live. Like, you're acting like you were an alien. Like,
but
I don't know.
She also establishes, though, that she drives everywhere. It's like, maybe she doesn't see people. Maybe her ass is in a car 24/7.
Maybe, but I was just like, you go to a school with a bunch of like, I'm so good. She's like, like, she literally gasps and says the phrase, "How interesting," and I'm like, because a black dude walked by,
and rabbis,
and what
in New York City? What?
I was laughing my goddamn ass off. That shit was so fucking funny.
And also,
to
I
me.
was like, his house is probably like $1 million now. Like $5
I
million.
was just thinking that.
Yeah,
He has a
it
huge
was, like,
room.
really big.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a nice ass house in Brooklyn.
I'm like, what's with all these Disney kid rooms that are like giant and have like separate levels? And he's like, I'm bored. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
You still fucking live in New York and you live in a giant ass house.
standalone
so
home
I don't know.
with a yard.
Quite literally with a. Oh wait, no, I was gonna say the wishing well, but that's not his house.
No, but that's
That's
the
not
teacher's
Gladys's
house.
house.
Yeah.
That's his mom's house.
Gladys. Oh yeah.
That
I'll
post
get
was
to
so
her.
funny. Susie. That shit was so funny. I also wrote, it is sus behavior. Because, okay, then Brenda Song and her homeboy, they're like, okay, we're going to stake out Miss Dawson. So we're going to get like a secret camera and put it in her window. And we're going to spy on her, which
It's so bad.
Off top
and
is so
also,
bad.
That camera, could it be any more obvious?
I know. It makes like the
Yeah.
craziest sounds.
And they put it like directly outside the window, and then they just push a tiny potted plant in front of it.
But it's not even really in front
that'll
of it.
do it.
It's just underneath it. But then I was like, okay, it is sus that she goes home the day that she finds out her one true love is fucking missing, and she does Zumba. Like, the most energetic
She's trying to release endorphins.
But I was dying because I was like, she's
just
like
crying, like-
smiling. I'm like, doom, doom, chicka, doom, doom, chicka. I was like, this looks so fucking bad.
And they are
dude.
like, oh, this bitch killed him. Like, they're like so
I would,
convinced.
I would think the
Yeah.
same shit.
And she does
looked
not
nuts.
notice the giant camera outside of her window.
No, she looked. For some reason, I had a false memory that she like clocked it, but I must have been thinking of another movie.
I don't think she does.
She doesn't.
Yeah.
She didn't. But when I was watching it, I was like,
You kept
oh, and
waiting
she's gonna.
for it, yeah. And then she's like,
Doom, doom, chicka, doom, 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 chicka. And then the dude comes and visits her, and they're hugging, and I'm like, oh, this is when she's gonna notice because she's literally looking at the
Yeah.
camera. Nope. And it
No.
quite literally the most obvious camera I've ever seen in my life.
not even small. It's like the size of a normal digital camera.
Yeah, it's the size of
on
like
a
this.
tripod.
Yes, it's nuts. It's fucking nuts. And then I wrote, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about the whole framing thing.
I know. I was like, I love this sexy British scamp. I didn't realize he was
Yes.
in this movie.
Yeah.
He's in The Nanny and Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. I forget his
Yes.
name, but you know the guy.
We need to cover that movie also in like next
Yes.
Halloween because that's
Ooh,
such a good
yeah.
one. I haven't seen that in a million
Me
years,
neither.
and I think I've only watched it
I
once.
think me too. I remember like not loving it, but
Yeah, I don't think I loved it yet. That's why I never
I
tried
think
it
I'd
again.
like it more now, maybe because I just like him so much.
Hi, Ellie girl.
Hi,
Hello, Ellie girl.
sweetie. Dog break.
Our little mascot is here.
Doggy
Hi,
break.
baby.
Hi.
But yeah. So what's up? What you
Hey,
doing?
where's my mom?
Yeah, she's like, why are you talking? Okay, anyway. Oh wait, why am I looking at those notes? They're on these notes.
Did you catch the Charlie's Angels reference?
What part?
Oh my god!
I don't
just
think
wrote
so.
Charlie's Angels reference.
Oh yeah, when she said, I think she said Cameron Diaz was looking pretty scandalous in Charlie's Angels, and everyone was like, okay.
Yeah, it was like kind of a weird reference.
Moron, LOL.
Her hair crimping.
Dude.
I remember doing that, where you crimp only just like top sections
Yes, certain
at
parts.
random.
Oh, it's so fire. It still is cool.
Yeah,
and
I was
people
like,
do
I
it.
kind of wish I had a crimper now.
I know. Crimper would be tight. I saw one at the thrift store like last week,
Maybe
and I
I'll
was
put
like,
that on my Secret Santa list. for
that's such a
us.
good call. Oh my god, yay!
Oh yeah.
You know what? It's funny because I also need a hair dryer, but I need like a diffuser for my wavy
Mhm.
hair. But I was thinking about that too. I'm like, if I find one at the thrift store, I'll get it. If not, maybe I'll put it on my Secret Santa
There you
list.
go.
I wrote the end scene. What is this fucking Nightmare on Elm Street in the boiler room? The kids
Oh
end
my
up.
god, yeah.
Yeah, the kids end up setting up this whole thing. Once they okay, so they go. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. So one of the things that they're like, oh, we found.
They break into his house. They fully break into his house.
Yeah, they break into his house. Then the scary British man is there. He's claiming to be a detective. They're like, homegirl is like, no,
You're too rich.
Yeah, she like claimed his whole fit was like way too much money, and then Jack was like, well, private investigators make hella money, especially in New York. He's trying to be realistic. And she's like, no, there was just something about him. And I was just like, period. Listen to your gut, girl. She was right. But anyway, so then they're like, okay, let's go to the teacher's mom's house and see like when the last time she saw him was, whatever. And so they go, and immediately the teacher's like, let him in, Mom.
I know. I thought there was gonna be more of a build up. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
there he is.
I completely
found him. Yeah.
When she was like, no, like his mom answered the door, and she's so cute.
And she's like, that guy's not here. And
yeah,
then,
there's no one of that name here. And he's like, it's okay, Ma. So the door
big
opens and it's
reveal.
him.
There he is. He's alive. Yay!
So he's alive. They're asking him all the questions like, okay, where the fuck have you been? Da, da, da. Turns out he's in this whole, oh, hi, Ellie girl.
Oh my gosh.
So sweet. He's in this whole fraud scheme where he got framed back in the I think it was like 85,
I was so
87.
confused by this. I was like, what's happening?
He was a banker, and for some reason, he got framed into, like, he had, like, a big account that all of a sudden, like, the money went missing. He was being framed for $10 million going missing, but he's like, it wasn't me, but it was his boss.
Yeah, and then he goes into hiding as a teacher.
Yeah, he's like, well, I'm going to run away from the fucking feds, and I'm going to change my name, and I'm going to move, and I'm going to do all this shit. Wait, what was his name? His name, Orlando something. What was his last name? Anyway, whatever. Point is.
That is one of my trivia questions.
Dang it. I don't remember his last name. It's Orlando.
The initials were NP.
Oh, that name. Okay, yeah. I'll think about it later. But I'm like, we'll get to that at a later time. Anyway, but his like new name was Orlando. That was his teacher name, but I don't even remember what his fucking name was. Anyway, but yeah, so they go to his mom's house and he like tells them the whole story, and they're like, "Oh my God, so you were framed? Like, what are you gonna do?" And he's like, "I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out where this $10 million is. I don't know where it went." And the mom is so funny and so like classic old New Yorker. Like, she's so cute and gutty and just adorable. And I
was like, who does she look like? And I was like, Aunt Gladys from Weapons.
Dude, literally.
Aunt Gladys ripped her whole style.
Absolute, like 1 bajillion percent. 1 bajillion percent.
The bangs, the red hair, the makeup,
the glasses,
the outfits,
everything. Aunt Gladys is scary as hell. You didn't see that, did you?
No, but I did listen to a recap, so of course I know everything that happens.
Dude, that movie's so fucking good.
Yeah,
I really,
she got
one of my faves from this year for sure. But anyway, so then they were like, okay, let's set up this whole scheme, because he received this like threatening letter that was like, hey, meet me under the palm tree in this hotel lobby, which, by the way, that's crazy. You're gonna meet like with a shit ton of people around, but
and also there's like a million palm trees in that casino. I was
right?
Like, why that one?
Yeah, which one? Okay, all right.
That one.
Yeah, which one? Okay, all right. So anyway, the kids were like, okay, let's frame this motherfucker. We're gonna get him to admit that he was the one that like stole the shit, and we're gonna record the whole thing, and it's gonna be incredible. So they all go to this hotel, and
they're
Mr.
wearing
Teacher,
their cool ass spy gear, by the way. The outfits are iconic. They're all
so
in like
fucking
sunglasses
cool.
and like black leather and like, ooh, Matrix. We're hella cool.
and again, all 4 of them, yeah, it's like 4 abreast, walking in slow motion with their black
you
leather
love
outfits.
it.
I was like, you're so fucking cool. And yeah, so they it's really confusing watching it, because every main person from the story ends up being at this hotel for some fucking reason.
And I think it's supposed to like throw you off, but it's like we've already established he was framed by his boss.
Yeah.
So
Why is everyone here? Go
I
away.
don't know why they're trying to do a misdirection.
Yeah, so Lindsay Lohan, her character is like, okay, I did tell Miss Dawson to lay low, but she got confused, I think. But
she was also separately lured by a fake spa day.
yeah, because she was threatened in that letter that Mr. Teacher received.
But I still don't know why that guy would invite her to be there. It doesn't make sense.
As a threat, like in case Orlando didn't like give him what he wanted,
Which
he was gonna
is-
like murder her.
What did he want again?
The jewel. The pin.
But he doesn't say that, right? He just
No,
says,
but
like,
no, he's like, give me what I want. And the guy's like,
and
I
he
don't know
doesn't even know what that is.
about.
At that time, he doesn't even know what that is.
Yeah, so he's like, I'll give you half. And that's why the guy was like, half? Because he's like, what? You cut it in half? Anyway, so then he ends up admitting that it was him, and then it's all recorded, and then they have a fucking classic Sandlot moment. They literally jacked this from the fucking Sandlot. It's perfect. These two dudes in like chef outfits are holding a giant wooden plank with a giant fucking wedding cake in the middle of it, walking around comically in the hotel lobby, which would not happen, P.S. And then he gets like pushed over and he's like, whoa, and the cake like falls on him. That literally happened in the fucking Sandlot, if you don't know. Anyway, so he's covered in fucking cake, and then he's like, hey, what is me? And it's just like so dumb.
Like, cool.
So it's all recorded. The kids are all there. They all get his ass. And then they're still like, but what happened to the $10 million? And Lindsay Lohan pulls a classic.
The most insane ending. I was like, I can't believe what I'm watching.
Yeah, she pulls a classic Legally Blonde fucking move where she's just like, where did you get that pin or that pendant or whatever? And she's like, I found it.
Yeah, the mom is there too.
Yeah, the Mr. Teacher's mom is there for no fucking reason. She's like following them
reasons.
around, God knows why. Anyway, she just really wants to tell this guy off. That's really what it comes down to. And I appreciate that. But anyway, Lindsay Lohan sees this pendant that Mr. Teacher's mom is wearing on Gladys, and she's like, where did you get that pendant? She's like, oh, I found it the day before my son got framed or whatever. And she's just like, interesting. And then she's like, this in your hands. Literally antique roadshow, bruh. She's like, this in your hands is a classic something
Canary diamond. Worth approximately $10 million.
And then they're like, like
she's a professional jewel appraiser.
Again.
Based solely on her naked eye. She knew that it was a canary diamond. She knew it was worth $10 million.
It's because she's a New York kid, and New York kids are built different.
And had she not noticed that, I don't know what would have happened. I guess Mr.
He would have gone to jail.
Gone to prison, I guess.
He would have, because they were like, okay, now you're going to prison because we still don't know.
You stole $10 million or whatever.
And so, yeah, she saved the day, of course. And then she and Jack end up smanging it, basically. And that's the end of that tune, baby. Oh, and Miss Dawson and Mr. Teacher get married. And he's still using his fake name, which is interesting. So
he'll never go back to his old ways.
You know what? Gang. You chose your new name. It's there. That's
and then,
fine.
yeah, at the end, she's like, you should get a clue.
Yeah, and then the end is like, and if you don't, then get a clue. And then it just fucking ends.
And then credits.
Yeah.
Get a clue.
There's nothing you can do. And again, love this fucking movie so much.
It's kind of bonkers, though.
It's super bonkers. That's kind of what I like about it.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
And I really do like the Legally Blonde aspect. There was a lot of different of my favorites kind of amalgamated into one in this
And
movie.
the outfits are so good. Oh, my
The outfits,
God.
the way they talk to each other. I really love Gabe and Brenda's characters together. And I really love Jack and Lindsay Lohan's characters together. So cute.
And I was so mad that I don't have a pair of frosted pink sunglasses with the rhinestone heart on them.
I was
like,
thinking about it. Those are so you, too.
I loved those at the time. I'm like, where did they go? I wish they were back in my life.
Didn't you have a pair of blue ones?
That were like gradient.
Yes.
I think I got them from Chantal's dad's store.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because he had fake designer sunglasses.
That's amazing.
And he was just like, take them. And I was like, what?
Like, dude, fuck yeah.
I was like,
I'm going to live my Get a Clue fantasy
Oh
right
my
now.
God. Yeah.
So cool. Those are all my notes.
Those are all my notes.
Okay, I'm really scared about this quiz.
Don't be scared.
The name, I don't even remember.
I'll remind you. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
But first, we'll start off easier. Well, I don't know. Actually, this is kind of hard. Who is the first guest speaker for Career Day, or what was her job?
Oh, she was a CIA person for 15 years. Or
yes, really foreshadowing.
Yes.
The plot there. Number 2. What odd accessory does Lindsay Lohan's sister like to wear?
Those glasses.
Yeah, weird, goggles?
Yeah, they're like
safety goggles?
Yeah, they're like a neon greenish, yellowish goggles.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Where does Brenda Song not want to go?
She doesn't want to take the subway.
She doesn't want to go to Brooklyn.
Oh, or Brooklyn, right?
Yeah,
she doesn't want to take the subway.
Going to Brooklyn.
She's like, I am not going to Brooklyn. Everyone's like, fucking relax.
Get over it.
Yeah.
Okay, what does NP stand for?
Yeah, it's his original name.
It's very Russian.
Is it Nick Petrosian?
Yes!
Oh, fuck yeah.
Nicholas Petrosian.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Or maybe he's Armenian. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, that is very Armenian.
He's somewhere in the Azerbaijan, Armenia, somewhere in there.
Yeah, part of that sitch.
What does Lindsay Lohan, or sorry, why? Why does Lindsay Lohan give Jack a kiss on the cheek at the end of the movie?
Because he saved her from her fucking Freddy Krueger
From the
realness.
boiler room scariness, which was like really harrowing.
Yeah, she was literally like stuck to a pipe that was about to fucking
burn
burst.
her fucking arm off.
And he literally grabbed her and then it went off immediately. So
he breaks it
saved
with
her
wire
fucking
cutters.
life.
Like he had to like bust her out with power tools.
He's like, muscles. I love alfalfa.
Well,
Anyway.
you nailed it. 100%.
Thank you.
100%.
Okay, now let me look up a. I highly doubt there will be a personality.
There might be
quiz.
a what Lindsay Lohan movie are you?
Oh, let's do that. Lindsay
Perhaps. Like knocking over the
Lohan
background. No big deal.
Movie are you quiz? Oh yeah. Oh, there's a BuzzFeed.
Yay!
It's which Lindsay Lohan character are you?
I hope Get a Clue is an option, but probably not.
Me too. Okay, pick a high school movie.
Ooh.
Clueless, The Breakfast Club, 10 Things I Hate About You, Bring It On, Heathers, or High School Musical.
Oh my god, that's really tough.
I know, these are really good.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
And we've covered a couple of these.
I'd say
bad
Bring It
ones.
On.
Bring It On. Okay. Cool.
Probably the one I've watched the most.
Yeah, me too, I think. What's your dream job? Model, singer, explorer, fashion designer, magazine editor, or actor?
Explorer.
Oh, cute. Choose a character from Mean Girls. Regina George, Karen Smith, Janice Ian, Kevin G, Gretchen Wieners, or Aaron Samuels.
Kevin G. Hands down.
I knew you were going to pick him because he's the fucking
He's the
realist
best.
and we love him. Pick a color. Green, red, purple, yellow, orange, or blue.
Green.
Fuck yeah. Choose a character from The Parent Trap.
Ooh.
Meredith Blake, Nick Parker, Elizabeth James, Martin, Chessie, or Grandpa Charles.
I got it, Chessie. Shout out Brandon's dog.
Yes. Shouts out to Chessie. Pick a 2000s accessory. Oh, fuck yeah. Here we go.
Ooh.
Using a tie as a necklace, hair wraps, chains on your jeans, Playboy belly rings. Sounds so fire. Skinny scarves or chunky hairbands.
Ooh. I was probably most into the skinny scarf scene.
Dude, fuck yeah. She had the coolest skinny scarves, gotta say. Pick another 2000s teen star. Hilary Duff, Mandy Moore, Julia Stiles, Gabrielle Union, Anne Hathaway, or Reese Witherspoon.
Gotta go with H-Duff.
Dude, fuck yeah. You are Katie Heron from Mean Girls.
Wow.
Like Katie, you're a kind person at heart who always wants to please those around you. You can feel overwhelmed in new group situations, but you're a great laugh and people naturally like you. Wow, BuzzFeed. Okay.
You really know me.
It's fucking go time, baby.
Pick a high school movie. Clueless, Breakfast Club, 10 Things I Hate About You, Bring It On, Heathers, High School Musical.
What was the first one?
Clueless.
I think I'm gonna go Breakfast Club. Actually,
That's what I was thinking
yeah.
you were gonna pick.
I love those '80s movies.
I feel like
Love
you
them
went
so
through
much.
a big Breakfast Club phase.
I did. I went through a
Yeah.
big like John Hughes phase.
Yes.
A big John Hughes phase. Yeah.
What's your dream job? Model, singer, explorer, fashion designer, magazine editor, actor.
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 Although I'm between that singer and model, but I guess they're kind of like three in
She's
one.
going to
these
do it
days.
all, so no worries. Choose a character from Mean Girls. Regina George, Karen Smith, Janice Ian, Kevin G, Gretchen Wieners, or Aaron Samuels.
Janice Ian.
She's so great.
She's so fucking cool.
Also a crazy hair icon.
Dude, yes. And makeup icon, too.
Yes. Okay, Janice. All right. Pick a color. Green, red, purple, yellow, orange, or blue.
I've been really into purple lately. Like a dark, like deep purple is really sexy.
I like that.
You're fucking lying.
Is it because you guys got plum jumpsuits?
I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with that.
I think I was saying this when Eduardo and I were working on the album. I wanted the album like font to be a deep like.
Dude, I can't
Nice.
believe you're saying that because I just hung up on my wall these purple like sheets, I guess, or like curtains around my bed because I was like, it just feels like the right vibe. And like, I'm like, wait, I'm into purple now. So
Just purple,
of course.
Color of royalty. Choose a character from The Parent Trap. Meredith Blake, Nick Parker, Elizabeth James, Martin, Chessie, or Grandpa Charles.
Grandpa Charles.
Grandpa Charles.
I
Smells
love
of
him.
Peppermint and pipe tobacco.
Yes. I want to smell like that.
That's a pretty sick scent.
Dude, yes.
Pick a thousands accessory. Using a tie as a necklace.
The tie.
I was gonna
I
say.
love a tie. Dude, I love a
Yes,
tie.
Avril Lavigne AF.
It's Avril Lavigne, and I also just love wearing ties. Like, I just love wearing ties. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pick another 2000s teen star. Hilary Duff, Mandy Moore, Julia Stiles, Gabrielle Union, Anne Hathaway, Reese Witherspoon.
I would go with H. Duff, but I don't want to copy Stacy, so I'm going to say Anne Hathaway.
Okay. Princess Diaries is iconic.
Yeah.
You're Anna Coleman from Freaky Friday.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Like Anna, you have a rebellious streak. But deep down, you love nothing more than a night in with your closest friends.
Oh my God, true.
Although you sometimes argue, you're very close to your family and you do anything for them.
Oh my God.
Amen.
All that is period. I'm very rebellious and argumentative. It's perfect. Yay.
BuzzFeed reading us like a book.
I know, dang. I'm like, holy shit. Anyway. Well, that was great.
Yay.
I love that movie. I hope you
classic
guys
Lindsay Lohan flick.
truly go revisit it because it is really funny and really cute. And the message is there. It's like, you can do anything if you put your mind to it, bitch.
Mm-hmm. You can solve a mystery too. Also, when I was telling people that we were recording this one tonight, they were like, "Oh my God, get a clue!"
Yeah.
I love that movie, and I was
See?
like, "Yeah, it's great."
I feel like it's like underrated because it's like forgotten. I feel like they didn't play it a whole lot because it didn't really fit into like a theme of a lot of the DCOMs were kind of like themed in certain like months and shit. And this one isn't really.
It's timeless.
Yeah, it's timeless. It could have existed at any time, but anyway, yeah, go check it out.
Check it.
And we're almost at the end of DCOMvember.
DCOMvember. We only have one left.
And it's Stacy's ultimate pick, and I feel like we had to end with this movie.
I've been waiting so long.
She has been waiting so long for
Smart
this.
House. Before we started this podcast, I was telling everyone that Smart House is an amazing film, and it's the best DCOM.
It truly is so fucking good. It's in my top 5
So we're
for
gonna
sure.
talk about it.
But have we said what it is?
Smart House.
It's Smart
I
House.
thought I just said it, but maybe I didn't.
Oh, okay. You probably did. I didn't hear it though. But Smart House is next. Stay tuned. We love you guys so much as
Can't
always. And we'll see you next time.
Love you.
Love you so much.
Bye.
Get a clue.
Thank you for listening. Shout out to I Have No Mouth for our delightful theme song and Whitney Bertucci for our beautiful podcast art.
And all of this couldn't be possible without our amazing producer, Anthony, aka DJ Munchausen.
If you have questions for us or would like to advertise with us, please email us at blockbusterwives@gmail.com and please join our Patreon for exclusive bonus content.
As always, please rate, subscribe, and tell all your friends about us. We love you.